Welcome back, this is Scuba with more bonus episodes of Let's Play Papers, Please. We are going to be going for more endings today. Today we are starting with day number 30. Got a picture of my family, got my awards for sufficiency and excellence here. I don't like how the sufficiency one is gold. Plus, I am still the Arstotzka hero. On day 30, though, you might remember that this guy comes back. He might not be happy that all that stuff is still up there. First, he's going to curse me out for not letting Shay in. That is not important for getting this ending. All you need to do is hang the stuff on the wall. But again, you have unauthorized items on wall. I warned before. And I am instantly arrested. You are under arrest for violating direct orders. The penalty is forced labor. Your family will be sent back to their village. The border will remain open under a replacement inspector. Glory to Arstotzka! And that is ending number 11. Easy to get, somewhat hard to avoid if you're not paying extra careful attention to what they want you to do, but that is ending number 11. I will meet you at an also easy thing to get, which is ending number 12. And it is day 25, and here is Shay. Shay is here, and it's pretty much the same thing every time. Shay does not have authorization to be here. And in order to get this ending, I would not do that. Dmitri is not a forgiving person. I do need to detain Shay. I am no fool. This is inconvenience, but I am not worried for myself. Tell Dmitri I said hello. And she is gone. And that's all that we really need to do today in order to get the ending that I am looking for. I will meet you when the ending comes. And at the start of day 26, it looks like my fate has been sealed. Oh, I still have the locket here too. From Elisa. She will love him always. And I don't care about what any of this says, but, you know, they're the criminals. It's a force of habit these days. He's probably still going to be upset that I have my kids drawing up there as well. You worthless urchin. I had to pull many strings to get Shay out. It was made very clear to let her through. My patience with you has run out. And as a result, I have been arrested. Your supervisor has reported you for theft of Arstotzkan property. Theft? What? I didn't steal anything. The penalty is forced labor. Your family will be sent back to their village. The border will remain open under a replacement inspector. Glory to Arstotzka! And that's how you get ending 12. Not necessarily my favorite ending, especially since it saves the game and then you've already gotten the ending. But that is ending number 12. Ending number 13 also will not require too much work on my end. Let's see it. And it is day 31, the last day. This is clearly not somebody by the name of Joseph Maxwell, but what do I know? We have a very specific task to do here. We need to take out this guy down here and then wait. What we need to do is we need to wait for that guy to put something down near the wall and blow it up. Then I can take him out. And for all that, the border is now no longer secure, and everybody gets to go through. The day was cut short by a terrorist attack. You have rushed home and amid the panic at work to check on your family. The information on how it's scheduled for tomorrow morning. You can get this escape to overstand by yourself because I'm still using the same save file. I don't really care about the rest of this. I actually did decently today, which is kind of weird. All right, let's sleep. The Grestin border wall has been destroyed. You are under arrest for failure to defend the checkpoint. Your family will be sent back to their village. The border will reopen under a replacement inspector. Glory to Arstotzka. And that is how you get ending number 13. That is kind of weird if you ask me. You can do everything right because the only way to get this ending is to shoot them that way, but you also need to have done less than 4 of the EZIC tasks. You'll find out that 4 is kind of a magic number when it comes to those tasks, but you need to do less than 4. You can do 0, you can do 3, just as long as it's less than 4. And then you need to shoot the guy, so you have to actually be good at shooting in this game, or at least competent at it, in order to get the ending that you are looking for. That is ending number 13. Now, some more of the other endings are going to require that I do the EZIC tasks, so I'll show how to do those. We need to do quite a bit of work in order to get endings number 14 and 15. I'll meet you there. In order to get ending number 14, I pretty much have to redo most of the game. We're back on day 11. Here is our EZIC person. You can see it with the cipher here. Mikhail Saratov. This is the 6th person on day 11. The idea here is that you need to approve Mikhail here, even though he does not have the proper paperwork, and he says the order rises. And as you might expect, I get a citation for that. Now, I've already done this day, so I will meet you at the next day when I did much better than I've done today. Should you allow Mikhail through, your newspaper will have a stamp on it that shows that you indeed did what EZIC asked you to do, and they stamped a specific story here. Greston Metro halted, tunnel cave-in, hints at sabotage. Apparently they are hard at work. EZIC task number 2 falls on day number 14. Stephanie Greer is here to see us. As you can see, her name appears pretty clearly there on the little cipher. She is missing the ID supplement, but I'm going to go ahead and approve her anyway for Arstotzka and the order. And I'll meet you when I find out what exactly me approving her has done for me, other than give me another citation. At the beginning of day 15, we find out that the head minister of finance is now missing. Markets react with fast selling and instability. EZIC is still hard at work. EZIC task number 3 takes place on day number 17. The ninth person for the day will be Mary Escali. They give you this little cipher so that you can figure it out. If you put it perfectly onto her passport, you can see it does spell out EZIC. The Z, I guess, is supposed to be the clue. Lines up with Arstotzka. So we're going to go ahead and approve her, even though she does not have all the required documentation. She needs an ID card. But you can go ahead and come in for Arstotzka and the order. The others do not agree, but I believe the men in red is not a threat. What? Never mind. Oh, I think I already know what she is talking about. And as you might expect, I do get a citation for that as well. We'll see what happens with that, though. And the 4th EZIC task starts on day 20. Here he is telling me that I'm going to need to stop Khalid Istam. And he gives me the poison. I will be using it. I'll meet you when Khalid shows up. And here he is. Now, I don't need to bother checking any of his information because I know that I'm going to prove him. So what I need to do is click right there. Push hard. Push hard. Oh, I need to actually do the stamp. That's right. Need to line that up. Make sure we got that there. That work? No? Come on. Get on there. Feel like it's not getting on there. It's not getting on there. For whatever reason, this is a little difficult for me to do. Like, push. There. I just need to click on it. I thought it needed to be the stamp. All right. After you approve it, just give it back to him. Don't worry about time on that. You got all the time in the world. Because once you have done that, you do not get a citation. However, that will be the end of the day. So take all the time you need. If you deny him, it'll end up being worse. So just go ahead and approve him. Down he goes. The poison has indeed taken effect. If you deny him, a few people in line will die as well. So don't do that. Just let him live. Well, let them live and let him in. Let him die in Arstotzka territory. Guard also seems to be having a little bit of difficulty. He doesn't make it either. And that is the 4th EZIC task done. By the way, I've been doing a little bit better in this run than I did in the previous run. I'm also not moving apartments. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a little bit of money. They do give me a little bit of a gift for my efforts, but that is EZIC task number 4 down. Just one more task that is available, and this will all come into effect for the next ending. So I will meet you at the next task. For EZIC task number 4, mysterious poison hospitalizes several. I'm not entirely sure that's what I wanted to have happen, but that's what happened. For EZIC task number 5, and the final EZIC task that actually counts. Shooting the guy in red can only end badly for you, so don't do it. This is the 5th one that counts. What they have asked us to do is to confiscate the Kalechian diplomat's passport. This is day 27. He is the 7th person that comes that day. We need to confiscate his passport. We need to go ahead and approve him. This is something that they also asked. Approve him, let him in, but confiscate his passport. I am Kalechian diplomat here on government's request. Return passports at once. Call number on slip to recover. Barbarian. And of course I do get the citation for that. I'm not supposed to take his passport. All right, we'll go through this kind of quickly because I believe there's only one person. No. This has happened a lot to me recently, but it didn't happen, I don't think, during the normal playthrough. They have an X on the seal instead of like the slash the wrong way or something. It's very obvious. It makes it a lot easier than the stuff they were giving me through the normal playthrough. All right, I think this is going to be the guy. Yeah, I saw him enter. Give his passport to me. You have to wait a little bit. There we go. Ah, good. I look much the same as him. Just need to shave my mustache. But we must all make sacrifices. Approve the visa. Now here you actually want to do it. Just like last time, for Arstotzka and the Order. They will only give you one citation for doing this, even though it technically requires multiple people to get that done. And that's the 5th EZIC task. Easily done, but you kind of have to know when they say, hey, Kalechian diplomat coming in. You have to know it's going to be him. It's always going to be Cordon Kahlo. That is always going to be his name. He's always going to be the 7th person on day 27. So what was the purpose of doing all of these EZIC tasks? Other endings, of course. I'll meet you at the newspaper for what we have just done. Morning of day 28. Kalechians are crazy. Bizarre behavior from top negotiator spoils talks. EZIC has infiltrated and stopped the negotiations between Kalechia and Arstotzka as a result of what we have done. And on day 31, we can start getting other endings. We're going to go for ending 14 first. EZIC guys here telling me what to do. Greston checkpoint is at an end. Today we will break this wall down. You will be safe. Hold your fire. The Order of the EZIC Star. Let's see if I listen to him. And it is time. On day 31, they are being attacked yet again. Do I do it? That is the question. The answer? Yes. I defend my checkpoint, regardless of what EZIC says about it. By the way, I have a shit ton of money. I went a little bit overboard. Your day was cut short by a terrorist attack. You have rushed home amid the panic at work to check on your family. Your information audit is scheduled for tomorrow morning. You can now escape to Oberstein with 4 family members. I wanted to make sure that I had enough to escape with everybody. So as you can see, I got a lot of money. It's amazing amazing what happens when you know what's coming and you don't have to talk. How good at the game you can be, but for the time being, we're gonna sleep. Hello, Inspector. We have audited your recent activities. Your involvement with a group calling themselves the Order of the EZIC Star has been uncovered. Several members of this group have been arrested in Arstotzka. At least one EZIC member has confessed to receiving your help. This represents treason of the highest order. Goodbye, Inspector. You only get this ending if you have completed at least 4 of the 5 EZIC tasks that are given to you. The execution is scheduled for tonight. They don't even give me till morning, apparently. Your family's safety is unknown. Well, that's not good. EZIC has been crushed. The balance of justice is restored. Glory to Arstotzka! A note appears from under the cell door. Inspector, you have betrayed us at the last moment. This chapter of EZIC is over. We can offer no help to your family. And we have done it. As you can see, I got a few more citations this round, but that is ending number 14 of 20. That is definitely one of the stranger ones, right? You have to do a lot of EZIC tasks, and then at the end you go, no, my checkpoint, damn it. So that is one way that you can end the game. I will meet you at ending number 15, which will be very similar to ending number 14. It's day 31. I have still completed more than 3 of the EZIC tasks, at least 4, right? But I have a little bit different of a plan today. We're going to trank this guy down here, but let the other guy live. So at least 4 of the EZIC tasks, and then on day 31, trank at least 1 guy, let the other guy blow up the checkpoint. And the ending should come automatically after everybody floods into Arstotzka. No, you need to be processed. Why? The day was cut short by a terrorist attack. You have rushed home amid the panic at work to check on your family. Your information is scheduled for tomorrow morning. You can now escape to Oberstand with 4 family members. I have no need to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and sleep. The border has been pierced. It is a glorious day for the Order of the EZIC Star, but you have betrayed us at the last moment again. As it goes strong, while the corrupt and greedy weaken. Your betrayal means you have chosen the wrong side. There is no place for you or your family in this revolution. Goodbye, Inspector. Glory to the new Arstotzka! And, we got the revolution. That's the weird thing. We allowed the revolution to happen, and we still didn't really get a good ending. You know what I mean? They're like, but you still shot us, so that's not good. But that is ending number 15. Also, kind of a weird one. Not as bad as ending number 14, where you just stop them all together, but still weird. Why would you just shoot one? That's how you get ending number 15, though. Time to do number 16, which is a little bit of a change.